Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Here with me now, Superior Livestock Representative, Mr. Rusty Cordova. Russ, good to see you this morning.
Morning, Katie.
Usually I have you on, we talk about the market and you starting the cattle there up on the auction block, but today I have you on for a very special recognition for a few lovely young ladies. If you all have been watching Superior Sunrise over the past few months, we really have been offering scholarship from not only from Superior Livestock, but also from the late Buddy Jeffers and the Jeffers family. And Russ, I know that you are very close to the Jeffers family. Buddy Jeffers was a very dear friend of yours, and his wife Harriet still feels it's so important to offer scholarships to young Americans that are really going into the agriculture industry after high school. And I know she leans on you and your wife Debbie quite a bit to review the essays and see what those young kids are up to.
Yes, Buddy, he was, as you can tell by, Superior Livestock with him and Jim, he was very innovative and, he was entrepreneur and he kind of thought outside of the box. Is the reason we are where we are today. So, he was very, very fond of agriculture. They had a lot of country down there on the Trinity River outside of Ferris where they farmed in his younger, years. And Harriet just thought in his family, thought it would be a good way to carry his legacy on and thought process to be very active in agriculture. And we've had some very, very good applicants this year that have done a very good job with their essays, and it continues to grow, and we're just happy that we can do something in memory of Buddy.
Right, you're exactly right. Well, does this young lady know that she's the winner yet?
No, she does not.
Oh, okay. Well, drum roll, please. You don't have to do that. I'm just kidding. Do you want to go ahead and say her name and where she's from, and then I'm going to read a little bit of her essay.
Sure. It's Miss Avis McKenzie Oswald, and she's from Urick, Missouri. She graduated, I believe it was in 2000. This will be her second. She'll start her junior year this year, and she's going to Missouri State University. She's been very active in agriculture through her high school years. She was FFA. I mean, she's just very, very active in agriculture. She worked through her summers, like for the fertilizer distributor, and did a lot of things. She's agriculture oriented. Matter of fact, her family has sold cattle with us, Bob Walker, for somewhere around 20 years, I believe, and they sell, 500 calves a year with us, so satisfied customer.
Well, and she's going to be a satisfied college student, I can tell you that. What was impressive, Russ, and I know you'll agree with me, 4.0 GPA, which that just goes without saying, but I'm going to toss these down here real quick. Your question for the Buddy Jeffers Memorial Scholarship was, why do we need a farm bill, and what is the role of agriculture in our economy? And I want to just read briefly just her last paragraph here. Avis said, agriculture has been around for as long as civilization. There are very few things, if any, that agriculture does not affect in our economy. It affects the price and availability of our food, clothing, fuel, animal feed, etc. Agriculture is unique in that when it comes to economics, it comes to the closest to pure competition. As we know, it follows the rules of the concepts of supply, demand, and price. And when a certain commodity does very well in the market, people make more of that product. The market is flooded, which in turn forces prices down. It is a constant fluctuation due to supply and demand. As the supply, demand, and price fluctuate, so do all of the normal everyday products that we do not realize is directly impacted by agriculture. Extremely valuable products like fuel are made from agricultural products. We all saw the vital role agriculture can play when they discovered a way to process corn into fuel. I remember that. It created a huge demand for corn, took away half of the available corn for livestock, and has turned the ethanol industry into a major industry in the United States. Agriculture has more of an effect in our economy than just the availability of prices for our food. It touches almost every aspect of our lives in more ways than one. Without it, we would not be the advanced civilization we are today. So we want to congratulate Avis on her achievement, and I think it's 3,000, right?
Yes, ma'am, 3,000.
All right. Well, we look forward to her going into her junior year, and we'll be watching for you, Avis. And we're going to switch gears and talk briefly about the Superior Livestock Scholarship that was offered. And the winner this year was Abigail Campbell. She was a graduating senior class of 2013, and I'm going to read you briefly what she has. She and her family, they've been selling with Superior for 26 years. Satisfied customer. We like that. She's from Hotchkiss, Colorado, and our our question was, and I don't remember it verbatim, so don't quote me on this, but it was really, what are you going to do moving forward into the future with social media and how you can really inform the entire beef and cattle industry? And really briefly, Abigail suggested making a smartphone app for our smartphones that when you go to the supermarket, there'll be a barcode scanner, and you can scan the barcode of meat that you're purchasing, whether it's a filet, a round steak, sirloin, New York, or whatever it may be. And you see all these high-priced, beef, and you know what you do with a filet. But you go to a round steak and think, well, I could use that, but what am I going to make? Abigail suggested a smartphone app where you scan the round steak barcode, and it offers suggestions on how to cook it and recipes moving into the future. So we want to congratulate Abigail on a very, very, very job well done, and good luck to all of your college endeavors, as well as Avis too. Thanks, Russ. You were awesome.
Thank you, Katie. You do a wonderful job for us.
All right. Well, I know that Harriet's watching. She's going to give you a thumbs up, I'm sure. When we come back, we'll have more special guests. Stay with us.
For more information.
Companies like Superior, which you've been a pioneer in encouraging people to take care of their animals, to be proud of their animals, put them on video auction, and we all know that the fewer places that these cattle got to go before they end up in a destination, the healthier they're going to be.
Stress management is important because you can increase the amount of performance of those cattle just by the way you manage the products involved in the protocol.
The calf is properly protected at the ranch and sold through a network such as Superior, the efforts have been maximized to minimize stress.
The producer that puts the cattle through the vaccination programs like Superior, they're able to realize extra gain when they go to market that animal, and then a value or a premium from that buyer, because that buyer knows that those cattle, he can take them back whatever route he's going to go with that animal, and they're ready to take off and perform.
The products that we're using today are much better. There's a lot of science that goes into them. There's a lot of field work that goes into them. We're able to produce more with less.
When I pull onto the producer's place, I know that as a company we have products that can help their profitability as well as their productivity by not changing what they need to do, just applying the right products at the right time in the right place.
Using the Man-Saver Post Driver and a portable air compressor, you can set a mile of fence in no time at all. With a few simple twists and a flip of a switch, our driver does the rest. No heavy, expensive equipment required, and the Man-Saver Post Driver will drive most any post up to 3.5 inches in diameter. Now that's a smart way to build fence. Available at fencepostdriver.com.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Here with me now, Ryan Ludvigsen of Ludvigsen Stock Farms, one of our purebred customers that you'll see on Superior, as well as Mark Birchfield. And Mark is one of our great commercial customers that sold his cattle yesterday, and your representative is Tom Odell. We won't hold that against you. But you sold yesterday. You're from Nebraska, and we have you on with Ryan because you feel the importance of using Ludvigsen bulls in your herd. Talk about how your cattle sold yesterday. I think we'll all be pretty impressed by that.
We were very, very happy with the way our cattle sold yesterday. Our heifers brought $2.11 or $2.1150, and we did. We clapped. We howled. Our heifers are really good. Our steer calves did really well, and we attribute a lot of that to the genetics that we have. We try to buy the best bulls that we can, and we have found a great source in Ludvigsen's, and we've gone along really good. Our cattle are kind of a testament to that.
Absolutely, and those prices certainly yesterday. I saw you guys cheering back there. I was cheering for you. I was pretty excited. And Ryan, with you on hand, it has to make you feel good seeing your Superior Progressive Genetics and your logo at the bottom of the screen when cattle like Mark sells. And really, it's a testament to your program, like Mark said, that you are providing the commercial cattle industry with superb genetics.
Yes, thank you. It's been a great pleasure working with Mark and his family. They do have a great operation in Cody, Nebraska, and we've sold them bulls for the last 5 or 6 years, and it's been a great relationship, and they have a great set of feeder cattle.
What do you think sets Ludvigsen Stock Farms apart from some other purebred operations?
We've done a really good job of trying to optimize, beef production for the commercial cow-calf industry. We select for really kind of calving ease, low birth weight kind of cattle, but yet still have a strong performance record, really good growth, and great carcass traits, as well as a sound maternal kind of foundation. Yesterday, as you could see, with Mark's heifers, his replacement heifers, they were some of the most sought after replacement females in yesterday's sale.
Well, if we have some customers watching that they'll listen to the price tag of Mark's and thinking, I might need to check out these Ludvigsen bulls. When's your next upcoming auction?
We've got a sale coming up in November we're gonna offer 100 coming 2-year-old red Angus bulls, and then we'll also have another sale next April, our annual spring sale, where we offer 150 yearling bulls.
Wow. Are you going to be purchasing any new bulls, Mark, or are you pretty happy with everything you got going on now?
We'll buy new bulls. Well, there's always new genetics coming out, and so we buy bulls every year. So, but we actually bought bulls. It's been a long time. We bought bulls when you were in Iowa.
Yes.
So it's been a long time, I think. Yep. I'm not for real sure, but so yeah, we'll keep buying bulls.
Well, I want to thank both of you for coming on Sunrise. Congratulations on a great day yesterday at the auction. And Ryan, always great to visit with you. And for more information, you can just look up Ludvigsen Stock Farms, and I'm sure they can answer any questions you may have. Thank you both again. And folks, when we return, world champion auctioneer Ralph Wade will join me, but I think we have someone from Red Angus coming in between there. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
What's in a name?
Superior Livestock Auction.
Reputation, integrity, creativity. What's in our name?
Superior Livestock Auction.
The industry-leading livestock marketing company that focuses on its roots, serving the cattle industry for over 25 years. We grew out of a need and blossomed into a leader. We understand that a name means far more than just some words on a page. It's character and history. It's lifelong endeavors. It's your identity. What's in a name?
Superior Livestock Auction. Market your cattle the superior way.
Put an extra $10 in your pocket for every calf you sell. In 2012, calves sold through Superior Livestock Auction averaged a premium of $2.42 per hundredweight when tested negative for BVD persistent infection. After test cost, that's an extra $10 on every 600-pound calf you sell. Ask your Superior rep how Gold Standard Labs can help you add value to your calves with BVD PI testing.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now, I told you it'd be someone from the Red Angus Association, no one other than Myron Edelman. Great to see you, Myron. We usually see you around this time of year, always hitting our on-the-road auctions. Great to see you this morning.
Great to be here, Katie. We do. We hit all three of the big summer sales and sponsor all three of them with Superior each year.
Yeah, well, we love seeing you here in the hallways with your booth. But Superior Livestock and the Red Angus Association, we've actually had a partnership now for the last few years, and I think on both sides it's going well.
I think so, Katie. I think you'll find that Red Angus focuses on stakeholder success. You find that at the very center of our strategic plan, and that focuses on not only our commercial bull customers, but our partnerships with our industry partners like Superior Livestock Video.
Throughout the week, we've seen some of those yellow tag calves sell up there on the screen, and we're going to see more today as well as tomorrow. I know that you're very proud of the FCCP program. Expand on that.
Well, you know, the Red Angus Feeder Calf Certification Program was the original process verified program in the beef industry. It started almost 20 years ago now. And so we've been working with our bull customers, tagging those calves, verifying that Red Angus genetics for almost 2 decades.
Well, soon we'll be traveling to Winnemucca, Nevada, and seeing all of our great Western customers out there, where I know there's a lot of Red Angus influence out there. You also have the Gridmaster Award, which we visit about on Superior Sunrise, but you're going to give an award out there like you do every year. What is the Gridmaster Award, and how does that help your customers?
Well, Gridmaster, Katie, and we do. We recognize our Gridmaster winners each year at Winnemucca, and there's a bunch of them out there in Nevada and Oregon. And Gridmaster actually recognizes carcass performance, carcass excellence in these Red Angus tag calves. And that just helps these guys recognize those calves when they're looking for them in the feed yards, those cattle that actually will meet those premium product guidelines.
We look forward to seeing all the Gridmaster Award winners there in the next coming weeks, and we want to thank you for being up here in Steamboat, Myron. Always great to see all the Red Angus folks. Thank you. And we come back, now it'll be world champion auctioneer Ralph Wade's turn to visit with me, and we'll go over what we have offered today in the auction. Stay with us.
Today we're going to be offering a great variety of some of the best cattle in Region 2 from Wyoming and Colorado, from some of our dearest Superior customers who have been marketing cattle with us for more than 20 years. We'll start out with the Wyoming wean calves, lots 5890 through 5896, Wyoming calves on cows 5897 through 5934, and we'll move down to Colorado wean calves 5935 through 5969, and finish up with the Colorado calves on cows, lots 5970 through 6092. We have great big strings of cattle with as good a genetics anywhere in the United States. Superior Rep Tony Schiffer, lot 5920, 80 steer calves, base weight at 530. They're VAC 34 plus, Superior Verified, and SPG. Rep Artie Johnson, lot 5932A, 90 steer calves. This is their 25th year selling with Superior Livestock. These cattle are VAC 34, Superior Verified, and Superior Progressive Genetics. Lot 5935A, 110 wean steer calves represented by Josh Stout. Their base weight is 460. They're VAC 45, Superior Verified, Superior Progressive Genetics, and NHTC. Lot 5938A, represented by Tom Odell. They're 100 wean steer calves, base weight at 475. They are VAC 45, Certified Red Angus, and Superior Progressive Genetics. Lot 5951, 142 wean steer calves, base weight at 675, represented by R.C. Buckley. They are VAC 45, Superior Verified, Superior Progressive Genetics, and Certified Natural. Lot 5999, 115 steer calves, base weight at 450. They are represented by Jerry Armstrong. They're VAC 34 plus, Superior Progressive Genetics, and they're Certified Natural Plus. Lot 6012, 100 steer calves, base weight at 500, consigned by Mike Bollinger. They are VAC 34, Source and Age Verified, NHTC, and Certified Natural Plus. Lot 6044A, represented by Tom Bornhoff, 120 steer calves, base weight at 400. They are VAC 34, Superior Verified, and Superior Progressive Genetics. Lot 6076A, 76 steer calves, base weight at 620, represented by Shane Wilson. They are VAC 34, Superior Verified, and Superior Progressive Genetics, along with Certified Natural. Lot 6080A, 105 steer calves, base weight at 650. They have been with Superior and selling with us for 28 years. They are represented by Tom Odell. They're VAC 34, Superior Progressive Genetics, and Certified Natural Plus. Lot 60, 88, 80 steer calves and heifer calves weighing at 600, the heifers coming in at 580. They are represented by Josh Stout. Superior Livestock is truly honored to work with all of our customers, and thank you for your business. If you're watching and see a set of cattle that interests you, call us today for your buyer number at 800-422-2117 or view the catalog online at superiorlivestock.com.
Being able to optimize land resources and increase water sustainability is very important. And the way we can do that as cow-calf and stocker operators is we can optimize the cattle's health so they can perform at their best at the cow-calf level and at the stocker level, and that will reduce the number of days they'll need to be in the feedlot and save the water they would need in the feedlot and the food sources that they would have to consume at the feedlot, and make those available for other use.
When we see cattle get off the truck in the feed yard, especially cattle from Superior Livestock, those cattle get off the truck, they put their heads down, they start drinking, they start eating. And part of that is due, in fact, to the preconditioning program, the BAC 45 program that Superior asked their producers to participate in.
We know that making good product choices from what's available out there and being able to utilize the performance technologies that are available, anytime we can do that and we can get some more pounds on an animal and be able to reduce the resources from a grass standpoint or water, whatever it may be, the better we can get that animal to perform to get to our target weight. Anytime we can do that and utilize good sound science and good sound products, it's all part of the sustainability story and allows us to use less resources.
By using the technologies that we have at hand today, we can actually save land, we can actually save water, and we can still produce the amount of beef that we currently need in our country and basically in the world by using these technologies with less natural resources.
One of the observations that I personally have had with the Merck Animal Health Superior Livestock partnership is a combination of great products and a good program to make these animals healthier and perform better.
The fewer places that these cattle got to go before they end up in a destination, the healthier they're going to be. That all matters, and it matters in a very big way for not only environmental stewardship, but the number of animals that get to market, the number of animals that sort of end up where they need to end up, which is that wonderful piece of meat on the plate.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. We're sure glad that all of you are joining us this morning, bright and early, right before we kick off another great day of the auction. Alongside of me, as always, is world champion auctioneer Ralph Wade. And like I said, those special guests, they were going to keep trickling in all throughout the hour, and we have someone very special to all of us here at Superior. Ira Dickinson with the Vermilion Ranch. His rep is Kelly Kunzler. You met Kelly earlier today, but Ira, we have you on because you are doing some very good deeds here in the agricultural community. And I know, Ralph, you're especially impressed with this young man. Talk about what he's done in our industry.
Well, I'll tell you what, Katie, I mean, you know, what can you say more? I mean, our troops and what he does for them, and then you look at what goes on with a lot of our youth and, you know, in this country now, and the way, the things that happen, and then you see a young man like this that is into agriculture, but more so has as big a heart as he has to give what he has given over these past few years. Every year, Ira, you know, he donates a steer, kind of a 500 to 700 pound steer. They sell the steer, and then he donates a percentage of that money to the American Beef Battalion, and that money goes to support that organization, which of course is for our troops and those that are in harm's way as they come back or they're deployed. What a great program, what a great heart the young man has. If we just had more of them, how good would it be? You know, he's given over well over $2,000, I think that it has been, and yet and again this year adding to it.
Going to do that again, Ira, with the Vermilion Ranch. And like Ralph was saying, every year you give a percentage to the All-American Beef Battalion, which our Superior Livestock representative, Bill Brody, founded quite some time ago. Ira, why is this important to you?
Because with our troops, when they have enough going on when they're coming and going, a good steak will just, I think, make them feel a little bit better.
Well, I I know that you're pretty humble, but I want to thank you so much for everything that you do. You have a special place in all of our hearts here at Superior Livestock. And watch for his cattle selling. They're going to be selling, you think about 8:30, the Vermilion Ranch. Once again, Ira, thank you. Ralph, really briefly, we're getting the wrap up, but talk about what we're going to be seeing today.
Today, Katie, great programs, great protocols on the health. We're going to be working on the Wyoming calves, weaned calves, and then calves on cows, Colorado weaned calves, and then calves on cows. And basically, that wraps up our whole day because we've got some of the great programs and the great ranches that are represented through these two states, as well as, the good Vermilion Ranch is going to be in there. We've got the Hill calves coming up. We got the TAs we're cranking off with here this morning. Going to be a great, great day.
Be a good day. Well, we want to thank all of you so much for tuning in for this special 1 hour of Superior Sunrise. We'll be right back here tomorrow with another full hour, so be sure and tune in. If you are in need of a buyer's number for today's auction, you can call us right now at 800-422-2117 or visit us online at superiorlivestock.com. Ira, I want to thank you again for joining us and for all of the good that you do for our entire community. I know Bill Brody thinks the absolute world of you, as do all of us here at Superior. And
what them troops think of him, hey.
Exactly right. Before Ralph gets up there and sells that first lot, if you all would please stand for the singing and playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you